Okay, so this video is about direct proportion. Now, what's direct proportion? It's probably best to talk about a couple of examples. So the example that your textbook uses is one here about ice creams. Now, the ice cream costs $3 each, and you're going to buy some. There's a relationship between the cost of the ice creams and the number of ice creams you buy. So if we take a look at this little graph down here, you can see how that works. Here, this is my cost, and here, this is the number of ice creams. So you can see that if I buy 0 ice creams, it's going to cost $0. If I buy 1 ice cream, there's 1, it's going to cost $3. If I buy 2 ice creams, it's going to cost $6. If I buy 3 ice creams, it's going to cost $9. And if I buy 4 ice creams, it's going to cost $12. Now, what I can do with these dots is draw a straight line through them. And that straight line shows our direct proportion. We can also show it in a table. When I buy 0 ice creams, $0. 1 ice cream, $3. 2 ice creams, $6. 3 ice creams, $9. 4 ice creams, $12. Now, it's important that you take a few notes here. As n increases, so does c. Whenever we're talking about a direct proportion, if it's moving up this way, it's moving up this way. As the numbers go up, the cost goes up. Or, to use another example, if I'm driving in my car, the time that I'm driving for and the distance that I drive, provided I'm on a highway and I'm driving at a constant speed, it'll look like that, except it won't have this bit here. So if I drive for 1 hour at 100 kilometers an hour, 100 kilometers. 2 hours, 200 kilometers. There's a direct proportion. So as this goes up, this goes up. So important, take a note. When n equals 0, c equals 0. In other words, the line always passes through here. The line always passes through here. We call this the origin, or just 0, 0. The line always passes through 0, 0. Write that down. The line always passes through 0, 0. The graph of the relationship is a straight line passing through the origin. That's what I just said. Important note. Straight line passing through the origin. When all of these characteristics apply, the relationship is called direct proportion. That's the thing we're learning about, direct proportion. Now we've learned some fancy little notation here. We say that C is directly proportional to N, or C varies directly as N. We can write that simply as C, curly bit, N. C, N. In this case, if I call this D for distance and T for time, we can say that distance is directly proportional, that's what this little sign means, is directly proportional to time. Okay, that's direct proportion. It's important that you note these things because you need to be able to spot direct proportion. All right.